Hello, Scorpios. Thank you so much for joining this video session. We're doing today your January 2025 monthly reading. If you are a sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign in Scorpio, this reading could be the one for you. Now, of course, today we're going to use Oracle of the Celestial Deities as well as Oracle of the Mythic Heroes to read your general energy, your communication with the people around you, your work career, as well as your love and relationship. All right. Now, of course, Happy New Year to all of my beautiful Scorpios. I hope all of you guys have a wonderful and prosperous 2025. Now, with all that being said, let's first of all pull three cards from Oracle of the Celestial Deities. And let's have a look. What could be the energy that you're carrying now? What is blocking you? And also what is helping you at this time? Okay. Now, first card, we have got Pluto. Well, this is your energy, Scorpio. You know, Pluto rules Scorpio in astrology. Okay. So you coming out very, very strong. All right. Now, Pluto, what could be blocking you is Pegasus. Now, what could be assisting you at this period of time is Uranus. Okay, very good. So it's very interesting. Like this month's reading, a lot of people are putting out, Uranus energy, which is about invention, new ideas, inspirations, right? Sometimes could also be a little bit chaotic. Now, what I do feel about you, Scorpio, is that probably you have been a little bit isolated, right? Or maybe for some of you guys, maybe you're enjoying that solitude, right? Here and there. Well, Pluto energy is usually talking about the time that you're spending alone. You can imagine as a god of the underworld, Pluto, or Hades, the Greek counterpart, does not spend a lot of time with everyone living in the Olympia. So for some of our Scorpios watching this video, perhaps you are being a little bit isolated at this moment. Either that's your preference, maybe you enjoy that solitude and you enjoy spending time on your own. For some of your Scorpios, maybe you do need to be a part of the community and you do need to have a little bit of friendships around you. Specifically because you do have got Pegasus, this energy, blocking you. Now, could be usually saying that there's a lack of help. There's a lack of assistance around you. So what you need to do is perhaps you do need to engage a little bit more with people, your community, friendships, things like that, in order to move forward smoothly in this month's January. Now, plus, because we also have Uranus, this card on top. Now, Uranus is talking about new ideas, new opportunities. Now, one thing I see Uranus is usually talking about opportunities that are a little bit surprising, right? Unexpected. Now, sometimes Uranus is also needing you to be very open-minded about what could be coming up your way. Sometimes we all have a plan, right, in our mind about I want this and I want this to happen and I want it to be like that. Sometimes Uranus is really telling you that, well, sometimes life will surprise you, will catch you off guard and give you something, but are you ready to take it, right? It's a little bit like that kind of energy. Now, with Uranus and Pegasus sitting together, I'm also seeing maybe this month, you guys will also have the opportunity to meet new friends, right? To meet new people. And so this is also telling you, try not to stay away from that. Try not to kind of avoid, right? Making new connections. All right. Now, I know a lot of Scorpio people are very private, right? But I think January might need you to be just a little bit open, right? Towards new connections and new friendships. All right, very good. Now we're going to pull three cards from the Mythic Tarot, and let's have a look at your communication and your interaction with the people around you. We're going to have a look at your career, and finally, we're going to look at your relationship. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, one thing jumped out. We got justice. Oh, wow. So as a communication, this card, justice, is all talking about decision making and contract. Now, one thing I see for some of you guys, maybe this month you will be actually discussing a contract or discussing an agreement that you're ready to have with someone. This could be about maybe having a new job, right? Discussing the contract, discussing the terms. So for some time, this justice energy could also be talking about you thinking about what kind of decisions you want to make in your life. This could be about your career path. This could be also about, other projects or other things that you want to be committed to. All right. Now, second card, let's have a look at your career. What's happening there? And we got Page of Cups. Sorry. Yeah. Now, Page of Cups usually talking about finding what you love. Now, I actually feel that for some Scorpio people, you maybe are realizing what gives you the sense of happiness, right? What gives you the sense of refreshment. Now, in your career, because you have Page of Cups, this is telling you that sometimes it's okay for us to believe that, we can do something that we love. I don't know if you know what I mean. Yeah, usually when we're living in this realistic world, we might be thinking, okay, job is just a job, right? I don't have to love it. I don't have to be interested in it. I just need to do something. As long as, it is, bringing me salaries and so that I get paid and things like that. But this energy also tells you that sometimes it's okay that you can find a career in what you love. So I think one of the things for our Scorpio people this month is actually to understand what inspires you, what gives you the sense of happiness, right? And maybe you could look for a job or look for a career that is in within your interest, right? Now, the other thing about Page of Cups is also about if you already have a stable job, this could be talking about you finding creativity or you finding lovely things, right, within your current job and in what you're doing. All right, very good. Now, when it comes to love and relationships, we have got the Page of Wands. Wow, double pages. Now, Page of Wands, again, is usually talking about, new inspirations, new ideas, new passion, things like that. Sometimes this is also about a creative endeavor. Now, for some of your Scorpio people watching this video, I'm literally seeing a creative project that you will need to sign a contract for, okay? So this could be about maybe artwork, maybe a book, or something like that, okay? Because double pages are actually happening here, I do feel that this is still very initial. So you could be maybe still at the very initial stage of this creative project. Now, another thing about double pages in tarot usually means a little bit dispute. So this could be about maybe when you're negotiating with a partner or with a company, things like that. You could have a little bit, back and forth, right? You want this, but I'm negotiating back, and you are giving me a different terms, and I'm talking back, things like that. But that's not going to be a big problem because pages at the end of the day is very useful and energetic, right? So generally speaking, I think is very, very good. Okay, so also in terms of relationships, page one could be also talking about maybe news, right? Or new things that you want to do with your partner. If you're single, page one could also be talking about getting to know new people, right? Some kind of spark of new inspiration might coming up for you in terms of dating if you're looking for a new partner or a new relationship. All right. Now we're going to pull one card from the astrology oracle. Okay, so let's see what other messages is there. All right, thank you, universe. One card for our beautiful Scorpios, and we got solar calm clarify. Okay, now this card tells you that, okay, so maybe at this moment you're still sussing things out and trying to understand what is happening in certain areas of your life. There's no need to rush into that conclusion. The solar calm clarify tells you to calm down and to do a little bit of introspection. Let's say asking yourself, like, why you are not drawn to something, why you are drawn to something, why certain things didn't work out for you, and what truly would mean to you. This card really tells you that you need to spend a little bit of time to clarify your thoughts. I think this has a lot to do with the justice cards on top as well, because justice is really talking about the things that you really are ready to be committed to, right? So instead of kind of like just going to the next thing and then change again, and then change again, this is really asking you, what are you ready to be committed to? All right. Now, finally, we're going to pull one card from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes. All right. Thank you, universe. All right, just one card, please. What's the best advice for our Scorpios in the month of January? Thank you so much, universe. Okay, so we're gonna pull this one. Okay. Hubris, Icarus. Okay, so you know what I said earlier about maybe this month you need to bring in some help, friendships, right? Community, right? People that can help you. And that's exactly what this card is talking about. sometimes we think that we already know what we want. We already know that, okay, this is what it is. And now I'm only presented with these two or these three different things, and I have to make a decision. This Icarus card tells you to be curious about things that you don't know. This could be about maybe through meeting new people and you realize that, wow, okay, I had no idea that this could work out for me very well, and I'm ready to do this. Or this could be about maybe a very inspirational conversation that you're going to have with a good friend or with someone in your community, an acquaintance, and they open up your mind. And so this energy really is a little bit like that, right? It's a bit like how there's so much more beyond that what we are aware of at this moment. And it's important that we have a listening ear during this month. All right. Very good. Especially, to be honest, because we got Uranus card at the very beginning. Do you remember what I said at the beginning of the session? Surprises, right? Things that you didn't know that would happen, or you didn't know it was there, but it will come up, it will show up for you. And so with this energy, right, with the Icarus energy and the Uranus, this is really saying that some surprising conversation or information will flow into your life at this moment, and just be ready to listen to it and be ready to reflect on it. And I'm sure this new information will be able to open up your horizons. Okay. Thank you so much, my beautiful Scorpios. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Remember, if you like the reading, please subscribe to my channel and share it and like it. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys very soon in the next reading session. Have a wonderful month. See you next time.